And here we are again, in connection, allowing, inviting heart, mind, spirit resonance. For your world, which was for so long based on fear and ego and need and lack and greed and all the rest, it's now falling apart. And as all of those fear-based projections and addictions to woe and lack simply don't work like they used to, what is happening? For those in fear, it becomes more fearful, for even the old props are not functional like they once were. But instead, what is now becoming available is actually so profound, so beautiful, so radiantly uplifting, healing, and aligning to your own sense of connection to the divine. The mind goes, what does that actually mean? The invitation here is to allow the meaning to be felt in your hearts before it is rationalized in your minds. Most people who are viewing these channelings have now heard of or are already practicing some form of meditation. Meditation, in essence, is sitting in stillness, the eyes closed, not functionally aware of the outside world, but allowing the inside world to become known through direct experience. And for all those who are plagued by, I can't stop my mind from thinking, you don't have to stop your mind from thinking. A wonderful invitation here is to simply allow that thoughts crossing your mind are like clouds moving across the sky. So you are the sky, the field of conscious awareness, and the thoughts are merely little puffballs of white clouds drifting on by. In meditation, you are giving yourself permission to let the thoughts pass without attachment, without any of those old fear-based projections. I must attend to this email. I must answer this text message. Please turn your phones to silent. Turn them off. Let them go, along with letting go of your attachment to your thinking mind. For you are the sky, and that sky which you are now becoming more and more able to explore through presence, not through hard work. This is not climbing a mountain to see the view. This is lying on your back, arms and legs spread wide in the sunshine, feeling the earth below you and the sun kissing your skin. Allow that image to soften and open your point of awareness, your capacity to receive what was the subtle, but is now becoming the engagement, the actualization, the activation. Because humanity, who were told you are all alone, you are all separate, be in fear, are now now feeling connection, a subtle but true, real connection in your hearts, not just to a focus to somebody you have a romantic intention about, but a sense of connection to somebody who you meet in the shop, down the street, at some event you go to, people in the workplace who now you find, when you still the mind, that there is a feeling sense of that apparent other is actually a reflection of this one. You are all connected, and now, by divine decree, by the frequencies of engagement, all the factors that are cleanly read by various scientific measures of the energies now penetrating the field around the earth. Because the magnetic field is so much softer than it used to be, you can feel so much more. You are not trapped in thought patterns, in behaviors, in beliefs that used to keep you in fear. So the invitation today is to trust that what we are offering you is accessible. It is real, it is tangible, and you can feel it in your heart when you let go of your addiction to thoughts and fear-based emotions. For the feelings in the heart, this is the doorway, you see. This is the portal of empowerment to your own divinity. And when we say the word divinity, in essence, what we're inviting you to understand is to feel the truth of your connection to your own inner prompting, your own inner wisdom, guidance, support. Many of you have heard about having spirit guides who come with you as you incarnate and stumble or leap your way through your train of experiences. That guidance, yes, is in the field around you, not visible with your outward eyes, because that would only be a distraction from playing this game. But this game of being human is now very rapidly changing. The rules of the game have softened and opened. The energy field is encouraging and supporting. And all it takes is for you to surrender, to allow yourselves to contemplate through a heart feeling what faith and trust feel like. Can you allow yourselves to understand that trust is not a noun, it's a verb. It's a flow of feeling that you can open your heart, not keep it closed because somebody hurt you in the past emotionally. To trust that now you are safe. And this is where faith, as the sister to trust, is also here, holding your hand, putting her loving arm around your shoulders and saying, come with me, dear one. Come and explore the wondrous joys of your own divine heart, wherein the fullness of divine love is always there and available. It's only you holding on to fear and woundedness, thinking you need to keep your heart closed so that some terrible thing won't befall you again. In faith and trust, we invite you to release that fear, to undo the lock upon your own heart's sensitivity. And then you may well find, when you are sitting in stillness, with the eyes closed, and you are simply aware of the in-breath bringing energies in, and the out-breath releasing all that no longer suits, that you find yourself with every breath cycle resting deeper and deeper and deeper into a place of stillness. And in that place of stillness, you may find that an awareness arises, which might be visual for those who are visually oriented. It might simply be a softness of feeling for those who are more emotively aligned. To feel, to sense, to have an image of a golden heart center, suffused with a soft pink radiance around it. But this is available. This is present in the very center of your own sacred heart space. Because here's the truth, dear ones, you all do have a sacred space inside your heart. Your science revealed some quite few years ago now, there is actually brain cells inside the heart. If you want biological verification, there it is. But we are mostly focusing here upon the feeling of safety, the feeling of warmth, the feeling of being seen and appreciated, who you are in this now moment, how you show up. Whatever fears and traumas you have experienced, you can simply see them being put to one side as you surrender in faith and trust. Those two beautiful sisters holding either hand and bringing you into the light, the wonderful feathers of golden touch, the wonderful angelic wings caressing all around you as you let go of everything to do with the outside world and you begin to truly experience what is actually available inside your own heart center. As my beloved Son said to so many, so often in his ministry, the kingdom of heaven lies within. And what I am sharing today is an invitation for you to explore that kingdom of heaven inside your own heart. And I wish to add today, in my explanation of this, the fullness of this, in your age of so-called artificial intelligence, in the age where your capacity to explore all manner of information streams via your technology, what I am radiating right now from my own divine heart center is actually being projected out and received via the devices which will lead to this imagery, these words, and the sacred tones that go with them, so that when you witness this information upon your screen, you are receiving my divine, loving encouragement and support as a direct transmission into your heart center. It is not just a stream of words. It is not just a stream of information as vocabulary. This is a direct transmission of divine heart love frequencies. Yes, dear ones, what you are witnessing is not only being heard with your ears, it's being felt in your hearts. Open to it, allow it, trust it, believe it, and thus truly experience the connection between the divine hearts of each and every being, whether in a fleshly body in this now moment, or whether in an energetic field beyond the physical, wherein my consciousness dwells and is able to flow through this particular human and others, of course, who are more and more attuning to this capacity to understand that everything is connected. That this biology inhabited by a certain male being is also a vehicle for expression for the divine stream of love frequency, with attendant matching words coming from me, the one that you call Mother Mary, as a stream of divine consciousness from one heart through one vehicle in a biological form, through another vehicle in a technological form, and thus reaching your heart at the other end of it. This is the miracle of the truth of divine resonance, here and now being practiced. So I invite you to fully allow what you have just heard to be also what you have just felt, and allow yourself to sit in silence, to possibly sit in a quiet space while you listen to what is being transmitted right now. And then at the end of the transmission, to continue on in your own inner silence as you open that doorway, that magic doorway to the whole of the divine realms. It's all there inside your own sacred heart space. Enjoy the journey, dear ones. Be in wondrous rapture as you explore what is already there inside you and is now being activated, energized, aligned, purified, and available. By the grace of the one divine conscious being, from whom all apparently separate beings are but parts, fractals of the divine. That is your truth, that is my truth. Let us dance into the light together, practicing unity consciousness. Blessings be, dear hearts. Feel the love. Blessings be, dear hearts. Practice stillness. Blessings be, dear hearts. Surrender in faith and trust. And so it is.